Hello. Welcome to our discussion on the endosymbiosis theory and its compounds. This video will cover questions regarding the development of the theory, its supporting evidence, and more. As a brief introduction, the anaerobic cells on Earth are thought to have appeared 3.8 billion years ago. Around 3.2 billion years ago is when evidence of photosynthetic bacteria appeared. More recently, around 2.5 billion years ago, aerobic eukaryotic cells appeared. The endosymbiosis theory outlines the most plausible explanations for development of organelles within the eukaryotic cell. The theory outlines how the mitochondria and chloroplasts, which we now know to be the organelles inside the eukaryotic cells, originated as aerobic photosynthetic bacteria. The bacteria had undergone the process of endocytosis by anaerobic bacteria until a symbiotic relationship occurred. As a result, eukaryotic cells with double membrane bound organelles were created. To cover this topic further, we now begin with the questions. 5 similarities between the mitochondria, chloroplasts, and bacterial cells would be the presence of double membranes, the ribosomal, the circular DNA, and the division process, as well as antibiotic susceptibility. The next question would be benefits of a mutually beneficial relationship between aerobic and anaerobic. The anaerobic cell host provides protection and nutrients for the aerobic bacteria. The anaerobic cell's environment allows aerobic bacteria to thrive while contributing to the host's survival. The anaerobic cell gain the ability to use oxygen indirectly to produce ATP, which is an efficient energy source.
For question number 3, explain why there are 2 lipid bilayers around both mitochondria and chloroplasts, and how does the double membrane allow for an enhanced function in metabolism? The mitochondria and the chloroplasts are encased with a double membrane which served as evidence of their evolution, as well as a crucial component to their functions. The inner membrane of the mitochondria is responsible for increasing the surface area available for the last step in cellular respiration, the electron transport chain. Such processes are necessary for ATP production in cells. The double membrane allows mitochondria to enhance their metabolic role in cells to create usable energy. The double membrane for chloroplasts is essential as the stroma is located within the inner membrane space of the 2 membranes. The thylakoids are located within the stroma as well. The organization within the chloroplast promotes the process of light-dependent reactions and the Calvin cycle to form the grand metabolic process of photosynthesis that produce glucose as energy for organisms as a whole. The double membrane presence in mitochondria and chloroplasts increase the surface area within each organelle to promote the significant metabolic process of cellular respiration and photosynthesis. Question number 4. Describe the difference between endosymbiotic theory 1 and 2 and explain why this is thought to have occurred twice. Theory 1 and 2, or primary and secondary endosymbiosis, differentiate the specific evolutionary processes of the mitochondria and chloroplasts. Primary endosymbiosis refers to the original internalization of prokaryotics by an ancestral eukaryotic cell that resulted in the development of the mitochondria and chloroplast, especially the double membrane for each organelle. It is interpreted that the inner membrane originated from a bacterial ancestor while the outer membranes were provided by a host cell in the endocytosis. Secondary endosymbiosis refers to the instance where a eukaryotic cell is engulfed by another eukaryotic cell. Endosymbiosis 1 is often used to describe the evolutionary origins of the mitochondria, while endosymbiosis 2 is used to describe the evolutionary origins of the chloroplast. It is thought that the process have occurred twice due to the metabolic processes associated with each. For instance, the endosymbiosis of mitochondria most likely occurred first to promote cellular respiration in circumstances of increasing oxygen in the atmosphere. The endosymbiosis of chloroplasts is understood to have occurred secondarily to promote photosynthesis. Endosymbiosis is thought to have occurred twice due to the advantages provided for eukaryotic cell development over time. Last question, number 5. Describe the societal implications resulting from this theory. The societal implications of the endosymbiosis theory are important to consider as we study the past and as we develop moving forward. The theory emphasizes the necessity of collaboration, evolution, and resilience. The circumstances that develop on Earth to sustain evolving life forms and processes allow us to consider the necessary implications humanity should abide by moving forward to continue to thrive. For instance, the collaboration between bacterial cells to become one advanced eukaryotic cell through endosymbiosis emphasizes the need for connection among individuals. Similar to emergencies, humanity's societies will experience greater development if the individual parts come together as a collective. Endosymbiosis theory also emphasizes that the constant evolution that of life undergoes in response to developed circumstances. For the bacteria, they adapted and evolved in response to changes in the state of the earth to continue to thrive. In our modern society, we must remain resilient in response to political, economic, and environmental changes around the world. Only in this way will we experience benefits and thrive overall. In conclusion, thank you for watching our video on endosymbiosis theory. This video was brought to you by Jaslyn, Kayla, Britannic, Makai.